Chapter 3062 begins with Cameron's conversation with her younger brother Trenton and shifts focus to her investigation into Carrie's claims of illness. Trenton, despite inheriting a substantial estate from their parents, is determined to lead a disciplined life. Unlike many young people who might be content to live off their inheritance, he actively seeks to make his own money and gain social experience by working as a tutor. His decision to work, despite not needing the money, demonstrates his desire for independence and maturity. Camryn, who manages most of the family's business interests, supports him and respects his work ethic. Their conversation is brief, but filled with mutual respect and understanding, showing the strong bond they share despite the complexities within their family. After speaking with Trenton, Camryn returns to her peaceful walk with Granome and Serenity, who is curious about the phone call. When she reveals that Trenton was on the line, Serenity comments on the shared experience of forgetting the day of the week, reflecting the light-hearted nature of their interaction. This brief exchange emphasizes Cameron's current state of tranquility and happiness, a stark contrast to her past struggles and the ongoing chaos in Carrie's life. Cameron, always one to act on her instincts, decides to verify Carrie's claims of illness by reaching out to her contacts to gather information on Carrie's supposed medical treatment. The inquiry yields no evidence that Carrie has sought treatment at any hospital, confirming Cameron's suspicion that Carrie is lying to Trenton to extract money from him. Cameron's swift investigation and the subsequent lack of concern she shows afterward illustrate her practical, no nonsense approach to dealing with her troubled half sister. She is not easily swayed by her manipulations and refuses to let them disrupt her peace. Meanwhile, the chapter shifts to Carrie's perspective, revealing her current situation and mindset. After a visit to the hospital, she returns home, conflicted about her decision to undergo a medical abortion. The chapter reveals her deep seated fears and insecurities, particularly in her interactions with Mr. Lab, a figure who exerts significant control over her. Despite her bravado, she is terrified of the consequences of her actions and the reality of her situation. When Mr. Lab arrives in her room with medication, she tries to conceal her anxiety by pretending to be resting. Her internal conflict is palpable. She knows that Mr. Lab sees her as a pawn, someone to be used for his own purposes. Her fear of him is matched only by her awareness of her own powerlessness. Despite this, she finds herself unable to resist his influence, trapped in a cycle of dependency and manipulation. This chapter portrays Carrie as a deeply troubled individual, caught between her desires and the harsh realities of her life. She is aware of her precarious situation, but lacks the strength of support system to break free from it.